My thoughts on My Little Pony Make Your Mark Chapter 2. Just give a quick heads up. This isn't a season review like any other My Little Pony episode with review channels, but this is a video from where I tell my honest thoughts on the whole Chapter 2 Make Your Mark. Everyone has their own opinions and perspectives, including me, and if I say anything mean or offensive about your favorite pony, I wholeheartedly apologize for it. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. I want to start off that I really love this chapter and how it showed some life lessons here and there. In one of the chapters from where Sunny and Hitch switched cutie marks from Sparks' Dragonfire magic from when he sneezed right between when both Sunny and Hitch were arguing about whose job is way more harder and tougher than the others. Both Sunny and Hitch soon realized later that each other's current jobs is hard and met up and apologized to each other for assuming that the other friend's job is easy when it's not at all. Their jobs may look easy in perspective, but in order for them to get a better understanding of each other's jobs is to be in one another's hooves. In one of the other chapters of when Zip and Pip have a family, he photograph that royal family photograph that they have to do in the next long hours to pamper and look perfect for the photograph of their mother, Queen Haven. Zip didn't want to stay and prepare for the photograph of her mother when she rather continue her investigation on why Princess Twilight Sparkle left a message for them. Zip then got Sunny Stark Scout to cover for her and got her little sister Pip to tag along. After lying and tricking her to head to the beach to find a rare flower that blooms every few centuries. And the tension between the sisters have been building up from agitation since both Pegasi want to do their own thing but aren't engaging with one another and being distracted on what they want to do instead. They then both got lured into a cave from the flower petals trail to the extremely rare flower until their only way out got blocked off from the cave rocks blocking the entry and exit point of the cave. Both Zip and Pip then began to fight and argue with each other, playing the blame game of whose fault it is when really Zip is the one that got them both into that mess. But Zip found a way to cheer up her little sister by singing, and Pip tagged along singing with her sister. After the singing, Pip found a way out from a hole that leads into the cave, and so she called for her fans to help her and her sister get out of the cave. From Pip's fans removing the heavy branches with their magic. They then escaped and got back to Sapphire Heights to meet up with their mom and Sunny Stark Scout, who has been distracting her all day from trying to go out and to look for them. Both Zip and Pip had some seaweed on them here and there, but they still took the family picture together, even though they aren't cleaned up and ready for it. What matters most is just being yourself in the group photo. I was going to add for the queen not to worry too much about looking 100% perfect for the picture, since it's not like it's going to be up in the museum on a wall in a museum along with a Mona Lisa, or where she would be called in the My Little Pony universe. But in a way, I think she just wants to show that her family isn't like the common folk in a way. When they judge the pictures here and there, I'm pretty sure that the pictures are going to get judged by some ponies in a good way and some not in a good way, to be honest. But it is what it is. That's how it is. Everyone has their own looks and, on things here and there and perspectives, what they like and don't like. So we can't do that. We can't control people of what they think and feel and whatnot. So yeah. When a little magenta light transparent mouse infiltrated the main 5's lighthouse home that Queen Opaline has made with her magic, but failed. Opaline now then got Misty to go make friends with them and have a traditional unicorn sleepover at the lighthouse in order to get the magical lamp that contains very strong magic for Opaline to use to rule over Questia. That the unicorn sleepover that Izzy, thought of. So yeah, which is very cool. I like the idea. And she tried multiple times, but failed to get out of the lighthouse without Zip growing suspicious of her. This episode of Chapter 2 now kind of gave me Among Us vibes, even though nobody was being killed, but Misty was acting very sus here and there. I'm like, girl, I mean, your self skills are not on point. Like, I could tell she was not ready. Ooh. I think she probably need more practice on that, so yeah. She did great. I did went off script right there, so don't know what to say. I was just really tense right there. I'm like, whoa. I like how she tried, though. That's what matters. She tried. She did a great job at sneaking back in and quietly taking it out to the garden to hide it. But Detective Zip was on the case again of searching for clues that led her back to being on Misty's tail again when she ran from the garden back to Mare Bay and into a beauty salon, and in which she got cornered by Zip when Zip started to scold her for her wrongdoings. And her sister Pip then came out with the magical lamp from the curtains in the beauty salon and told her sister that she found the magical lamp buried in the garden and didn't tell her right away because Zip was having fun with the whole investigation thing and wanted her to enjoy it more. Zip then apologized to Misty for the accusations and all. After that, Misty then walked out of the saloon and then out on the street to advise never planned to get the magic to Opaline after reporting back to her of her failure. When Opaline got disappointed in Misty, so Misty decided to try and kidnap Hitch's dragon baby, Sparky Sparkeroni. Now, yeah, I'll tell you all of that. Now, this last episode of Chapter 2, the chapter season, finale of with My Little Pony Make Your Mark. I'm not a big fan of this episode since our cute baby dragon boy, Sparky, gets kidnapped by Misty in this one, and I felt bad for Hitch throughout this episode, all because Misty was trying to take Sparky to Queen Opaline to absorb the baby dragon's power so that Opaline can rule all over Questia with all the powerful and strong magic in the universe just to get a kitty mark that Opaline never showed proof of. In that stage, can she give Misty a cutie mark at all? Buckle up and strap in, ladies and gentlemen, or mayors and gentlecolts. I'm probably going to tear this finale episode of Chapter 2 a new one. To start off, Hitch went into a worrisome panic state since Sparky Sparkeroni wasn't in his dragon baby bed when Hitch woke up in the morning. Hitch and their main 5 members initiated a search party who look all over Maritime Bay to search for Sparky to a point where Hitch turned into a superhero like he's Batman, the Gotham Knight. Even though we aren't in Gotham, or and the crime rate is all the way up 24/7 to where streets aren't safe no matter what. Along with his other sidekicks that are his Pegasus friends that are disguised as superheroes as well. The only thing you're missing, Hitch, is like a Batmobile, a Bat Cave, a Batwing, you name it, all that Batman stuff. You're ready for the save. Definitely beat down criminals martial arts style and send them to the hospital and whatnot. I played the Arkham series, so yeah. I love that, the martial arts, so the Batman. After giving up kind of on looking for Sparky, Hitch and the main 5 heard Sparky's voice coming from the lighthouse. Missy tried to successfully kidnap Sparky and flee the lighthouse, but she failed as Sparky was making a lot of noise and running freely around the basement of the lighthouse. Well, that's what a dragon baby does, I mean, he's just a kid, he's young, so, he has a lot of energy, so he needs to get it out, of his system, by running around, and just making a mess here and there. But hey, I'm pretty sure we all did that when we were kids. So yeah. The main five didn't return to the lighthouse, even though they forgot to check the basement, since they searched everywhere in the lighthouse except the basement fully. And I think they did search the basement the woman did, but not fully though. So yeah. And Misty hid it behind a box as the main five found Sparky and brought him upstairs. And despite all of Misty's efforts to almost kidnap and leave the basement without getting caught, still failed. At least she somehow left the basement and left Lighthouse by herself without getting caught somehow. The whole kidnapping Sparky attempt thing from Misty was pretty intense, blood pumping, adrenaline rush. Now, Misty, I do like and care about you, girl, but if you attempted to successfully kidnap Sparky and escape the lighthouse and property with him, I'm gonna grab you by the two front legs, drag you up to the top of the lighthouse, and judo throw or hammer throw your walking blueberry flank butt off of the lighthouse and into shark-infested waters nearby. Hope you know how to teleport away, since you're a unicorn and you can use magic. But honestly, I would not do that, so that's just a part of me that gets mad. So I can get protected over my loved ones and people I like and all. So yeah, I care about. Don't want to get on my bad side. Even though Misty didn't fully get to take Sparky to Opaline, at least she gave Opaline a jar of Sparky's dragon magic from his burp that she captured in a jar that Opaline held and absorbed the little power from the baby dragon's burp that fueled her with magic power that she's now power hungry for more. Misty went to her quarters and started crying, since she knows that what she's doing is wrong and is not happy about it. I felt bad for Misty here. I think she must have been bullied growing up for not having a cutie mark and not finding her talent yet. I do feel bad for her, and I can tell that she doesn't want to put anyone in danger or harm's way just to get a cutie mark that Helpline has yet to show proof of to her still that she can do that. Misty does secretly care about everyone around her, and I think she knows that Opaline is using and manipulating her, but I think she hasn't fully figured it out yet, because she's really, too bent on the kitty mark she really wants. So yeah, but I hope one of these next chapter that the main five will help her realize that she's being used. So yeah, or someone, and being manipulated. Because that ain't right. Now, for the Disney princess wannabe queen villain, Queen Opaline, I like you too, girl, but if you lay one hoof or hurt Sparky Sparkroni in any way, I'm going to either Superman punch you or One Punch Man punch you so hard that I get you to do barrel rolls or spirals into the stratosphere, into the creepypasta or EXE universe version of My Little Pony Gen 5, and have your flank handed to you from there. Oh, wait. Since I got that out of my system. Anyway, that will be for today's video episode. And I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, in case you can get notified of my next upload. Don't forget to share social media, follow on social media, help my channel grow. And hope y'all have a nice day and night, and I'll see y'all next video. Stay kicking, everyone. And before we go, okay, now, I didn't do this all in order. I forgot what the chapter or episodes called here and there, and I only watch the episodes one time for each, round of, watching it fully, so I do know what goes on here and there. It's just, I just watched it and just enjoyed it, so I put much of my, the voice acting, I like it all, I know the voice and the acting and whatnot, it's not going to be perfect, but hey, but people in the casting of the, voice, and artists and whatnot, of the characters, they did their best, everyone done their best, so yeah. That's all that matters in the end. Unless the show, put a $5 budget on it and doesn't fully detail it and whatnot, looks like it's drawn like terribly and whatnot, then I would suggest that like it's really bad. Or something like very dark that should not be on a kids show. So yeah, it just depends, you know. I'm more of go with the flow kind of guy, not like I don't know, go with the crowd. I just like to try. Well, it depends, you know, on what it is, you know. It's just it's whatever. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Miss D offered the idea of the dragon magic. I'm not sure it was like Queen Opaline or Sparky himself, but I just assumed that it must have been Miss D, or I mean, it could be one of them. I mean, it's been like weeks or a month now since I watched the chapter. So yeah, I've been busy with work here and there. So yeah, but yep, with Thanksgiving around the corner, I can't wait to have turkey and whatnot. So yeah. Also, I'll admit, I'm still a simp for Izzy Moonbow, and the same things apply to the villains that they hurt Izzy. That smile needs to be protected at all costs, along with Sparky's. But to be honest, I would never hurt any other human being or living being at all. It's not in my nature. I would not hurt anyone. That's just the anger talking. I would never act on it. I would never do it. So, I love everyone equally. As long as they're not a bad person, No, so yeah. Anyway, guys. Bye, everyone.